Hey everybody, Laz X here, playing some Neverwinter Online for the Xbox One, and gonna be making a video on does item level matter? Alright, a lot of people ask this question. I see it all over Google. I've been asked it. I'm sure other people have. So basically, you want to get to the 2,500 to get to a demo. That's important where it does matter. So I'm gonna demonstrate live. I'm gonna be taking stuff out. I've never tested it yet because it costs gold and stuff to take stuff out. So first I'll show you just killing stuff regular with my current pretty much 4K spec. Hopefully this is the one that respawns again. This is doing Well of Dragons. I was looking for somewhere that had some high level mobs in it. No. Just to demonstrate killing stuff. These are level 73s. See, I didn't use my ulti there. Wasted my stuff. I hate this guy right here. I hate him. Alright, I'll get him down. Alright, so that took a little bit. Usually if you get your odometer on the guy spinning, yeah, I'll pick that up. You won't pick it up, right? So, okay. That's like my basic guy there. Hopefully that one respawns again. So let's get into it. Does item level matter? So first, let's start with your biggest thing. Your companions. Your companions do not add to your item level whatsoever. So, I have 3 rank 12 bonding stones. They add 95% of my companion stats for 20 seconds for each rank 12 that I have. So I have 3 of these. So I have 285% of this guy's thing as soon as he shoots. And since he's the fire, he's ranged. So I get my companion's gift very quickly. Usually before I even reach the mob. So with 285%, I did the math. I'm gaining 16k power from him, 17k crit, and 2k armor pen. So that's a total of 35k. Just for my pet, that doesn't count towards item level. Now my character is 52k total, 30k total crit, is 52k power, and 5k armor pen. So I'm getting 62k in stats. So that's a difference of only 27k from my character sheet to my companion. So that's not bad for not counting towards item level. Alright, so we got that out of the way. So that their item level doesn't matter at all, and that's probably one of, if not the biggest increase in your damage. Alright, so now we'll do the mounts. I got the Protector's Camaraderie, so I get 6%, 4.5, and you get 0.5 per, so that's 5, and that's 6. Plus I get this one, the Friendship, which is a full 1% instead of 0.5, because it's a different name. It's Friendship instead of Camaraderie. So 7% of my power and defense when my pet attacks. So I did the math on this one too, including my insignias, which I run barbs for pen. This is a big part of where I get my pen from. Action point gain, defense, and income and healing. Defense is good, income and healing not too important. Alright, so from my mounts, I get 1,800 defense, 1k pen, 500 AP gain, 900 income and healing. And that's before the insignia bonuses kick in. When they kick in, I get 2,660 power, and I get another 1,100 defense with the 7% bonus. So a total of 2,900 defense. And none of these count towards your item level. So that's another, 2,600 power, 2,900 defense for free, no item level. So that would add more to the no item level doesn't matter. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the character sheet. This is where it changes a little bit. So I kind of ranked your enchant slots. So I put like for my character who's like a DPS, I counted my offensive slots as a tier 1. And you have 7 offensive slots on your character. So you want to get them to 12. And so that is a space where item level does matter, because you will maximize what your job is. You want to get 700 on each stat in those 7 slots. Okay, so defense. Now defense, you get 6 slots. You get 1 in your chest. You get 1 in each ring. You get 1 in your belt. And you get 1 in your pants. You also get 1 in your offhand. Once you turn it this con, once you get it legendary, which that makes that matter because you want to max your damage as well, and you want to get the second offensive slot for your main hand. So on my defenses, my class does use defense 4 damage from this thing. You get 20% of your defense equals power. So, but it's not as I put my defenses at like a tier 2 because it's not as important to rank up first. So item level does matter a little bit. I would have liked to demonstrate this with me dropping my defenses from 12s to 8s, but I'm not spending money for that. I'm sorry. So this is actually pretty expensive too. We are gonna just take them out. See, because they cost $250 each to take out. So, see, my total item level was 3,998 or 96 when I started, I believe. I'm sorry about that. So I took it out of my chest. Take it out of my offhand. Oh, that one's expensive. Yeah, I've been farming greens and actually picking up greens to sell just so I can make this video. So each ring has one. Now you see why I didn't want to do this without doing it live. Alright, so I'm taking all my defenses out. And my belt. And my pants. See, now I'm at 3,500 with just taking those out. Now you're like my defense, the damage I get from my defense through that feat. If I have 612 Azures, I gain, my total defense is 4,200, so I gain 840 power. Now if I had the 8s in there, which I would have liked to do the video with, I would have had 1,600 defense, which gave me 320 power, which would have been 520 power less. That's it. And the item level difference, it's pretty big, you know. I wrote it down. It was close to 200 and something, I believe. Yes, it's 258 different of item level. Now, what I just lost without the rank 8s, I just lost 20% of 17,350. So I just lost 3,500 power. And that's pretty much like a Ring of Brutality. That's pretty big, but we're going to do it with the the empty slots. So now the artifacts. Yes, you want your artifacts to be mythic. That's important, and they're 160 compared to being 96 at an epic or a purple level. Alright? But, say for example, I'm using this for an example. Kessel Sphere of Annihilation that I use. Instead of them 1k power and 1k armor pen, the epic only gives you 130 power and 310 pen. So you're getting 690 more pen, 870 more power. So you're doing 2% more damage because 4 is every 400 is 2%. And pen, you're at 690. So you're getting 4 is 1. You're almost getting 2. But that's why in another place I pick up my pen, I put 1 on there. And that caps my pen. That's why I have no pen on my armor pieces. Like a lot of people like to pick up their pen through their armor. I don't do it because I have 1k there, 1k there, 2k through my pet, 200 on my arms, and I have the pants. The pants and the chest is another 300 something. Plus, if you go to your stats, your con, your strength. Con, I have 6% resist ignored. So that's another, instead of having to spend another 2,400 into my pen, that's why I run 4k pen with the proc equals 6k. 6.2 I think I go up to. Alright, artifact I did. Now, my utilities, I would consider them a tier 3. Because they're just, you know, it's nice to pick up the extra stuff for saving for double refine. But I would say get your damage up first because that's your job, doing damage. You know, so for this video, we're going to take all of our utilities out. Oh, 3 gold. This is getting expensive. What was I thinking? No, only joking. Alright, belt. Belt is a utility. And my Dragon Hordes, they're ranked 10s. So they are a total of 290 item level. Right? Got that. And you also have utilities in your head, your arms, and your feet. Am I gonna do that one more time? Alright. And our feet. So, I just went to 3.216. Now, I'm still pretty much gonna do the damage of a 4k Great Weapon Fighter. So, you can argue, yes, that item level does matter, or no, that it doesn't. Like saying that this, but I'm doing this on purpose. I'm dumbing down my character to make it look like I'm not a 4k great weapon fighter. If that makes sense. If we're all understanding each other here. Alright, so it took me a while. I did all this on paper because my math is trash. I'm horrible at math. So I wrote all this stuff down. Alright. Eat our stuff. I'm not sure if I had my coin up. I should have done it without the coin because that's a random stat. So we're just gonna say we're gonna run in. This will be a demonstration. These are different mobs, but I'm still hitting like a 4k weapon fighter, and I'm 3.2. And I'm actually 3k less. Like I'd probably be 3.4 if I had the rank 8s. The rank 8 defenses. My defense is no good right now. It's not too low, but it's not too high. I'm not even paying attention to rotation. I'm just too busy talking. me swing at the air. Here, we'll delete that part. Nah, I'm joking. I don't know how to delete this shit. Will this guy drop a shield sometime today? Come here, Bubba. I'll hit you in the hiney. I'll just kill you. There we go. Alright, more bad guys come. I really wished it was the same instance, but you can't really judge off that. See, you can build up your termination of full with that. Weapon master, stoppable, and he pushed me away from that. So I do notice a little bit less damage, but it's still crashing, you know. Alright. And now I'll let it respawn with one more. And I will go back to my character. And we will re-equip everything we took out to go down to that 3.2. Because we're still at, oh, don't forget, all our offense is still maxed out. We are a 4K great weapon fighter, minus that 20% off our defense. That's the only thing we're missing from power. So, you want to put these guys back in. Put this guy back in. Make sure I put the right ones and everything. And I imagine this is why you'll have people say that they want like 2.83K, because they expect you to have your role maxed out to the point of where it should be. Like if I was a Hunter Ranger and I was doing this, I wouldn't lose any power, because your defense is, you're probably running Savages, which is, I believe, lifesteal and hit points. Because I'm making a Hunter Ranger, that's what I'm going to run on it. So you would lose no power at all, and you would still be hitting like a 4K and being 3.2. So we're gonna put these all back in. See, we took our utility out and our defense, and I believe we just put everything in. Yes, we did. And we'll just wait for this to spawn one more time. How much gold did we lose? That wasn't too bad. That was like 30 gold to demonstrate this, but I've been thinking, I have a lot of people, or I see a lot of people ask, you know, like, does item level really matter? Now look, I'm missing something where it just didn't add up, because the game gives you a different item level at times. And I don't have my 2 artifact pieces where you can put stamina or AP gain on it as a reinforcement kit, or on my rings. And they're 45 each, so that's another 180 that item level you could have on this. That would help you, definitely help you, but not maximize you. That's like a tier 2, tier 3 item, especially in your group, because if you're with the GF, your level is going to be high. You're going to have constant AP. And we'll try this one more time. These guys are killing dragons. And you can see the difference a little bit. I'm not going to lie about that. Especially if I don't... I'm going to have to pop on that. But I'm losing. Don't forget, this way I have 3,500 less power. Which is almost a brutality ring. Like non-stop. And this last guy, he gave me a working last time, didn't he? Build up our stuff. See, I use Battle Fury. I know that's not everyone's favorite. I compare it to, like, you know, Flash vs Superman. Baron shouts, Superman, Flash's Battle Fury. Hey, that's pretty tough here too. See, so it's with that extra power. So, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up like button. I just started this YouTube channel. Well, actually, this is Twitch. So my YouTube channel is Laz X, Laz space capital X. This is only like my 4th video. If you'd like me to make any other videos, you can leave me a comment or send me a telling game. I'm Laz at WFolk69. And thank you. Really matter.